Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn June 10, 2022. Energetically, the day can have a somewhat scattered feeling for you. However, it can shape up to be quite pleasant. In the first half of the day, you seek some space. Routines are good for you, but so are moments when you break out of them temporarily to do something new and different. As the day advances, you can feel some push to take care of business, take the lead, and perform at your best. It's a good time to reconnect with your goals and check in with your progress. Still, a lot is going on inside, and it's challenging to juggle all you want to accomplish. Try to tame the tendency to want to do it all. Upon the moon's shift into justice-seeking Libra and your bossy 10th house of authority, you're not only more preoccupied with professional matters but also making a charming impression on your superiors and potential suitors. This area of your chart has everything to do with fame, notoriety, and your reputation in the world, so at least you're looking the part. Having said that, if you've been secretly dealing with personal matters but making the conscious choice to keep things to yourself, keeping the balance could be easier said than done today. If you're already romantically involved, take this opportunity to connect with your lover and communicate from the heart. Do not expect to feel ready to rise and grind since the moon will be void of course throughout your morning. You can use this energy to at least set yourself up for a productive workday by planning what you want to work on instead. But the moon will enter Libra later in the day, so you will feel notably more driven to work with others on mutual goals. You and your team can become professionally successful throughout this lunation as long as everyone receives recognition for the work that they have contributed. Use gadgets and electric devices to make your life easier today. Why take the time to chop things by hand when all you need to do is toss them in the food processor? Realize that there is most likely an easier way of tackling any task at hand. If something seems too hard or painstaking, ask for advice on how the job can be done more quickly and efficiently. Information exchange will play a big role in your day. It will be hard interacting with people today. You overreact to the smallest things and feel completely misunderstood. It would do you good to take a step back, clear your thoughts and start tackling the arguments in a calmer way. Expect a bit of frustration today, but nothing to panic over. You may just have to deal with people who are getting in your way just to show off or act out their own weird emotions. If the response you get from prospective dates is not always positive, consider how your approach might be improved. You may want to ask what you could change about yourself. Becoming more self-aware can help you understand what to change or at least help you appreciate another's point of view or not. Your emotions are rather charged with fury today, and you might feel a bit explosive in some respects. Make sure you find healthy outlets for this energy and put it to good use. Direct your energy outward today and notice the incredible impact that you have on others. Your intuitive insight is a special gift that you should treasure and use wisely. Not everyone has the sensitive nature that you do. Closure, endings, and finishing up are all a part of this day for you. With the essence of a vibration occurring, you can bet that situations will get wrapped up despite any resistance you have. Your sensitive nature may feel as though it's taking a beating, yet closure almost always means something new on the way. The saying, "When one door closes, another one opens," is very true. Draw strength from this and look ahead. The moon is helping to add some additional punch to the final days of the working week while working to leave you with a lot to unpack across the income, work, and career fronts over the weekend. While the moon is only passing through your career sector, as the only visit while the sun is in your work sector and its first since Saturn's retrograde turn in your income sector last weekend, is helping to bring all the different threads together. This time the moon is doing more than just fuel your professional instincts and imagination. The moon's departure from an adventurous part of your chart yesterday is likely to have a lingering effect, and especially when it comes to your romantic confidence. This was the moon's only visit while Venus, the planet of love, is in your romantic sector and the last before Mercury leaves, bringing the spirit of romance and adventure together in a way that is likely to linger. Our eyes in the sky. Great news for anyone who has a meeting to host, a test to take, a bunch of texts to send, or just a lot of things on their mind. The quick-witted Gemini Sun advances your brainpower to an elevated level today and helps you accomplish all of those mental tasks like a boss. This airy, open-minded energy also makes you curious about the people around you and provides you with the communication skills to have some seriously positive social interactions. Networking for both business and pleasure is an advanced skill you possess today, and you have the ability to connect with a vast range of people. The downside of this breezy transit can be distractions galore. The world is such an interesting place to you now that it's really hard to focus on one thing at a time. Luckily, your charming personality leaves most people with a positive impression of you even if you aren't able to give them your undivided attention. Think before you express yourself to avoid unnecessary drama. And don't accidentally spill the beans about a situation you are seeing from the sidelines and know little about. That way, you can avoid accidentally stirring the pot and stay out of the drama. In the pre-dawn hours, the Virgo moon trines Mercury in Taurus, harmonizing our intuition and intellect. This influence allows us to meet people where they are mentally instead of talking down to them. We can communicate complex ideas by breaking them into smaller, more manageable parts, making concepts feel relatable. If we are asleep at this hour, our dreams might be prophetic, providing us with straightforward imagery so we really get the message the universe is trying to convey. Around dawn, the moon trines Pluto in Capricorn, offering healing. This signature dredges up awareness buried deep in our unconscious minds. We suddenly realize what seminal events set us on our current path of emotional, physical, or material service. Health issues, fears of inadequacy, or run-ins with institutions or authority figures might have separated us from our sovereignty. However, at this time we recognize why we have faced prior adversity, which allows us to become a conduit for higher intelligence. At this time, we gain charm, charisma, and courage, perfect for seizing the day. Physical affection is an attribute of this transit, but intimate connections may not form without mental stimulation in the form of witty repartee, polite banter, or playful compliments. Leo Mars suggests that others will really go places if they keep our company, and a warm attitude draws people to our side. This is an ideal influence for entertaining or rallying others around an important cause or social justice movement. Passions are high, and we might be moved to fight for others' rights, knowing that is the just thing to campaign for all to be able to exercise their freedom of expression.